I've gone vegan because of this, I've gone vegan because of this, here, look at this statistic, this is what I found out and that's why I'm vegan. Hello everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a beginner's guide to veganism. Now, I ran a poll on my Instagram asking whether you found veganism daunting because it was too expensive or because you just had no idea where you were going to start. And 80% of you said you just had no idea where to start, what to do, how to go about doing it. So that's exactly what this video is going to do. Literally just, I think it's like 10 steps of what you can do. I sound really out of breath, what's wrong with me? Just sat down, Jesus Christ. Just a few really simple steps that you can do that will make transitioning to veganism just so much easier. So the first step that I did was research. Do your research. Veganism at the moment is being seen as a bit of a trend that you can just kind of jump on and jump off, when actually there are so many really important issues that are surrounding veganism, which is why most people go vegan. And if you're not aware of these issues, it's going to make it so much harder for you to want to commit to veganism without actually knowing why you're doing it. So for me personally, I watched so much YouTube. Different documentaries, different YouTubers talking about different things I had no idea about. I will link down below to 3 documentaries that I would encourage you to watch. One is to do with animals, which is called Earthlings. There is also Dominion and Land of Hope and Glory, which are all the same sort of thing, but in different countries. What the Health and Forks Over Knives are the 2 that are about health issues, and Cowspiracy is the one that is about the environmental impact of veganism. Now, I would definitely encourage you to watch all of these before going vegan, just so that you can get a proper scope of what is actually going on and what the movement is actually fighting for. So once you've done your research, you now need to know your why. Why specifically to you do you feel like you want to go vegan? For me personally, it's massively dependent on animal ethics, but a little bit environmental as well. Health for me isn't a massive issue. I don't really suffer with different health issues. I love food. I'm gonna eat vegan cake when I want to eat vegan cake. It's not really something I'm bothered about. But if it is, then that's absolutely fine. But as long as you are really knowledgeable, as long as you are really knowledgeable in your field about why you specifically want to go vegan, it's gonna make your life so much easier. You're not gonna feel like you are panicking when people come and ask you, oh, why have you gone vegan? Because trust me, it happens. If you can go, I've gone vegan because of this, I've gone vegan because of this, here, look at this statistic, this is what I found out and that's why I'm vegan. It just makes your life so much easier. You don't feel like you're constantly being pushed in a corner and attacked. You know exactly why in your heart you have chosen to do this, and it just makes life so much better for everyone. So you've done your research, you know why you're going vegan. Now you need to try, if you can, surround yourself with like-minded people. Now this can be very difficult depending on where you are in the world. I'm in Brighton at the moment, so I am in like vegan hub. It's the best thing ever. I'm really not looking forward to leaving it for that specific reason. But when I go home back to Guernsey, very different story. There's not many vegans at all. It is going to be a lot more difficult to have that kind of hub of people, especially in terms of cafes and going out for getting food. Yes, there are places now, but it is so much harder than, say, you were in London or Manchester or Brighton or a big city. So the other way of doing this is social media. Social media is going to be your absolute saviour. For me, I am in a group on Facebook called Vegan Guernsey and one called Vegan Brighton. I'm pretty sure if you type in vegan plus your town, there will be a Facebook page full of people who are like-minded. You can share recipes, you can talk about different food items that you found or restaurants that you found, and just being a part of that community constantly is so helpful and really reassuring that there are other people like you that are nearby you as well. Another thing is just watching YouTubers as well. I'm going to leave a huge link of different YouTubers that I personally watched and still watch now that really helped me transition into veganism and have made me remain vegan. Watching YouTube is just so useful with things like this because you get so many different perspectives. I watch health YouTubers, I watch animal activist YouTubers, I watch people who just want to make weird vegan food. Like, there's just so many different types of vegan YouTubers out there, and it really just reinstates that feeling that there is a lot of people doing this, you're not alone, and it is actually very easy. Also Instagram, same again. Follow vegan people on Instagram that you might not even know, but you might end up just like chatting to every now and again. I have it. Twitter as well. I follow a lot of vegan people on Twitter. It's just immersing yourself in that environment where you've got like-minded people and you're not surrounded by people who are making jokes about bacon and stuff that you're just like, bore off. Like, it's just not. It doesn't make your life easier. It's actually very, very annoying. And yeah, if you can surround yourself by like-minded people in real life, on social media, on YouTube, do it. So another key point that I would look at, especially at first, is to know your foods and to know where you're getting your vitamins from, where you're getting minerals from, because that's another thing that will happen a lot. Where do you get your protein from? You're gonna get asked it, you just gotta have to deal with it. But you need to know exactly where you are getting those things from, because they are important nonetheless. There's a really, really, really good website called The V Guide. I think it's called The V Guide. I will put it up on the screen, I will link it down below. It's really, really good. It basically lists loads of foods, loads of vegan foods, obviously, that have like calcium, zinc, iron, protein, and then also has meal ideas of how you can get your recommended amount. I would also highly, 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 highly recommend using Chronometer. It does a macronutrient counter, but also a micronutrients counter. You can get it on an app, you can use it on your computer, and it breaks down every single micronutrient that you need to be getting. At the moment, I've also been using a vegan supplement. This is just from Holland & Barrett. You get 60 tablets for £5.99. At the moment, they're buy one get one half price. I would recommend. And this does like 30%, I think, maybe even more, of my overall daily minerals and vitamins, which is awesome in one tablet. So yeah, as much as you definitely can get all your nutrients on a plant-based diet, it's not hard. When you are first transitioning, you might find that your protein has decreased, so then you think, right, okay, what can I get that has protein? Eat some more tofu, eat some more beans, eat some more dark leafy greens. There are so many things that you can do, but you just need to be aware of it, because your health is still important. So on the topic of food, you are going to need to change up your meals. You're going to need to find substitutes for meals that you enjoy. I haven't given up anything since going vegan, other than like an actual steak, because I don't like the fake steaks, but that's one thing out of a billion. I have burgers, I have mac and cheese, I have pizzas, I have fish and chips, I have sausage sandwiches. I still eat everything that I used to eat, I just have a vegan version. And it's finding those versions either through Google, again, YouTube for recipes is just your saviour. Use YouTube as much as you can. You get so much information from there, so much inspiration from there as well. So yeah, you know, if you really, really, really love a fish finger sandwich, you can get corn fish fingers, and I think they taste the same. You can make mac and cheese so many different ways now. You can even buy it in a pre-made pack from Dyer, or Dyer, whatever it's called. But all you've got to do is type into Google vegan mac and cheese, or vegan stir fry, or vegan lasagna, or vegan shepherd's pie. You can have all those really hearty meals that you're so used to, just with plants, and it's actually really simple. This is kind of controversial, but for me personally, I do not see it as a bad thing at all. Maybe don't go cold turkey. I'm speaking from personal experience. I was vegetarian for a year and a half, almost 2 years before I went vegan. For me, I was a huge meat eater, like I'm talking 3, maybe 4 times a day. Same with dairy. Breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks all had dairy in it. So for me, dropping all of that straight away would just, I don't know what I'd do. I think it would be too much for me. I'm kind of gutted I didn't do it sooner, but also I know now in myself that I'm happy to stick to it because I've weaned myself off rather than just jumping straight in and then failing a week later and going, oh, I can't do this, it's too stressful. I weaned myself more and more, and I started to buy plant milks and started to not eat eggs and things like that, and I just did it slowly but surely. And then on the 26th of September last year I went, you know what, I'm doing this for real, and I did, and here I am. Okay, so this is like a lifestyle mindset kind of tip, and that is to make veganism your normal. The meat and dairy industry are so normalised, and you will pick up on that so much more after going even just vegetarian. If you want to do that first for a while, or just cutting out dairy, there are posters everywhere, there are billboards everywhere, adverts everywhere, radio adverts everywhere, people just talking about it in conversation, and it starts to feel really, really weird. And it's down to you to change your mindset and to think, that's what they're talking about, that's not right, that's not something I agree with, that's not something I believe in. What I'm doing is normal and it's healthy, and my boohoo order's arriving. I now have a bum bag for seeing 21 Pilots and for Reading, yay! Anyway, right, yeah, making it normal for you. You know, when people are sitting there chatting, saying, oh yeah, I really fancy a burger. And it's down to you to kind of think of that and not say, oh yeah, get one. Because for me, I find that weird. Like, even though they like it, and I have no, you know, if you want to eat a burger, that's your choice, and you know, you'll learn. But no, you know, at the end of the day, it's about like not encouraging it, basically, and making veganism normal in your situation. And when people ask you like, oh yeah, but what do you eat? You know, being like, I eat everything that you do. And just not making a big massive thing of it. Like, you know, it's I say not making a big massive thing of it. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to it. But you know what I mean, in terms of everyday, like, just making it seem to other people like it is a very normal and accessible and easy thing to do. And the last thing is to have fun with it. It's such a great thing to be involved with, and I think we all need to be proud of going vegetarian, going vegan, cutting out dairy, cutting out eggs, stopping buying cruelty-free, no, don't stop buying cruelty-free, stopping buying non-cruelty-free cosmetics, and not going to zoos or the races, or, you know, there's so many things you can do that you can contribute to, and it's such a good thing to get involved with. But have fun with it. Go to vegan markets, vegan festivals, vegan events, anywhere, like talks, conferences. Go out for vegan meals with your friends, look at your local restaurants and see what they have to offer. Make really, really good vegan meals that you can share with your meat-eating friends and family. There's just, you know, there's just so much you can get involved with, and you can have fun with it. You can make really, really, really amazing meals. I know my taste buds have changed massively since going even just vegetarian. I now like mushrooms. I hated mushrooms for like 18 years of my life, and now I love them. There's so many things that will change about you, and your perception of the world will change, and your taste buds will change, and your emotions will change, and just how you feel about the way you're going about your day. You will feel different in yourself. Not even from a health perspective, but from a mindset perspective, and it's definitely something to embrace and enjoy. And as I say, just have fun with it. Make a vegan cake on the weekend, go out for vegan meals. There's so much you can do and have fun, and it's exciting because you've got to explore, otherwise you won't enjoy yourself. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope these tips helped in any way whatsoever. I will leave lots of helpful, useful links down below so you can really get involved with it. And as I say, just do your bit. If you can go full vegan, incredible. If you don't feel like you can yet, like I didn't, that's also fine. But as long as you are conscious and you are aware and you are making little changes, that's all anyone can ask of you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I keep forgetting to say this. Buttons down there, please do it, because I am actually uploading regularly, which I'm very shocked in myself about, but I am doing it. So yeah, I will see you guys very soon.